bought. People that saw my last one knew that one of the reasons why I was kind of skeptical about buying the amp is the previous owner had done some visual modifications to it, and I thought it was pretty ugly. And but after I plugged my guitar into it and played it, I kind of felt like I had to have the amp at that point. So one of the first things I did was I took out the old preamp tubes that were in there. They were all no-name tubes except for one electro-harmonic tube in the V1 position, and I put in brand new Groove Tube GT 12AX7s, the C version, and I got a lot more power, a lot more gain. I've had to re-EQ my amp completely because it gave me a lot more high-end bite, so I had to kind of tame the highs a little bit because I like a kind of a darker sound, but it's working for me. Before we actually listen and see what it sounds like with the tubes, I'll show you a couple things that I actually did to the amp. Left it open. I decided that something had to go in behind there because my son took a can of 41W and sprayed my amp down with it. Since there was nothing here to stop it from getting through to the electronics, I decided something needed to go there. Anyone who doesn't know, 41W is a good lubricant. Electronics and boards don't like 41W. So anyway, when I got ready to do that, since I already had the grate, I used to have a Carvin Legacy, which was one of my favorite amps, and one of the main reasons why I went with the Legacy over the MTS was because I really liked the way the Legacy looked, and later I really liked the way that it sounded. But so I decided to kind of go in that direction with it, and so what I did is I took the Carvin symbol that was already there, basically just took a piece of wood, cut it into a triangle, and I put a religious symbol on it. And you can see at the beginning of the video, you'll see the close-up of this symbol. A triangle with a circle in the middle. Circle stands for eternity. The triangle stands for the Holy Trinity, and I went in and added to that a cross in the center. The wood, I stained a maple, just a maple stain, nothing really special about that. And what I also still plan on doing is to go ahead and make this transformation to a MTS Legacy hybrid complete, as I plan on changing the power tubes from 5881s to EL34s on the next tube change on this amp, which will be the same tubes used in the Legacy. And I plan on also putting chicken head knobs on here instead of the chrome domes. So now we're going to check out and see how the new tubes in the amp are sounding. And like I said, this is going to be kind of a short and sweet one. Let's zoom back out now. Okay, we're going to start off by letting you hear the dirty channel, and it's being played through my my Gensbench 412. The crate Blue Voodoo 412 that I had, I was so kind of I was really happy the way this turned out, so I decided to go ahead and since my crate looked absolutely wretched, it looked really bad, but I've had that thing for 15 years. It's probably one of my favorite pieces of gear that I've owned. I've had it for so long. I decided to go ahead and refinish it, and I'm going to refinish the crate Blue Voodoo cabinet to match the head. So we'll see how it's. But anyway, that's either here nor there for you. You can hear it has a lot more bottom end chunk, which, to be honest with you, before I changed those tubes, I wasn't even sure that Gensbench cabinet and this head combination was going to be capable of getting the high end chunk, which was why I was running the Gensbench and the So that's the new amp, sight and sound. I hope you guys think the improvements were as cool as I did. I know there's going to be a whole bunch of people out there that are, first thing they're going to say is, he's trying to emulate a legacy. I'll be the first one to say that yes, when I did it, I was trying to put my own spin on kind of a legacy type design. But if you look at the before pictures of what it looked like beforehand and you look at the now pictures, it is a definite improvement. Like I said, it really didn't start off as a trying to copy the legacy thing. It was, I took what pieces were still available as opposed to what I could get cheap at a hardware store and fix it to make sure my son didn't take another kind of 41W back to my amp again. Because I mean, you know, if lightning strikes once and you survive, it's luck. If it strikes twice, you're an idiot for not trying to prevent it from striking. You enjoyed it, and I'll